What up, you weirdos? Dave here, and I Like Knives. Here to talk to you today about the Kershaw Leek. Now, as you might notice, if you cared, this is a new book. I was able to get through the entirety of the old one. So, a lot of fun times in here. But we're in a new book now. So, we are starting off strong with Kershaw Leek, which has a 3-inch blade, 4-inch handle, 1 inch wide, 1/4 of an inch deep, and weighs in at about 3 ounces. So because of its size, this is one of the classic EDC knives. If you look up lists, if you watch other people's reviews or other people make lists and whatnot, that's how they will classify this. With a Sandvik 14 C89 C8N steel. I don't know what that means, but it's a thing that exists. And not a true Wharncliffe, because there is just a slight bit of belly in there. But a pretty much Wharncliffe style, very thin blade. This is very utilitarian. And I wouldn't consider, and a decent gentleman's folder. Might as well throw that in there. So this is an excellent all-around purpose knife. Because of how thin it is, and the delicateness, the delicatosity, the delicity of the tip, this is in no way going to be a hard-use folder. This is I actually saw a list of the Leek being listed as an everyday tactical folder. Their justification was because this is such a frickin' needle point. Like if I dropped this, it would go straight through my foot. So if you want to think of it that way, it is reasonable with a very ergonomic. That's right? Ergonomic. Whatever. A handle that feels good in the hand. Good handle, backspacer. There's one thing a little bit overbuilt. They put a safety back in there that I just unscrewed and took out. Do I have that within easy reach? No. I don't know where I put that. But whatever. I don't care. So I just... stop that. A bag in my closet just fell down and now I'm scared. The point of it was a little button that when you moved it up, the blade could not engage, so you would have to move it down. That's all well and good. I don't care, so I took it out. Let's talk about what is great about this knife, because there actually is a lot. I did not believe in the Leek when I first began becoming obsessed with knives. I thought it was too small, too delicate, too delicate works, for me to be able to use it in an everyday sense, for me to be able to appreciate it. I didn't understand why it was so well loved. I did not, just from the pictures I saw, the reviews I had read, whatever, did not understand why this had so much respect. And it's not really something that you do understand, I don't think, until you hold it in your hand. And then it makes all the sense in the world. Great opening, very satisfying thwick. Great blade shape, as I said, Wharncliffe making this very utilitarian, whether it's opening something, slicing into it, like this is a half-decent apple knife just because the blade is so thin that it makes for great slicer, good for food prep. Excellent stud. Now, this thumb stud is actually the blade stop, so it is necessary. You can't just take that out because it catches in the little Batman ear up here and helps lock the blade in place. But that thumb stud is done correctly because it is as far back out of the way as is possible to go. This thumb stud is not in the way of the blade, and it is pushed all the way that direction. So, thank you, Kershaw. This is proof that you know how to do it, which makes me all the more angry when you do it wrong. But it is possible to, I believe, take that out and grind it down a little bit so that it's out of your way, but still serves the purpose of a blade stop. That's not something I will be doing because, like I said, it's out of the way enough that I don't have to care about it, which I appreciate. I like not having to care about things. Overall size, this is a 3-inch blade that's 1/4 of an inch deep. There are 100 varieties to get this knife in. Some are thicker than others, but as thin as this one is, this is perfect EDC. If you are going to get one knife, I absolutely can understand you getting this one. Pick up a Kershaw Leek and a Buck 110, and those 2 knives will serve you for the rest of your life. That's all you truly need in this world. So wonderful. I love almost everything about this. But as you can tell, I have a tail. That's because of the garbage, wretched piece of terribleness clip. Now this little pocket clip, it comes tipped down, right hand only. Both holes are only drilled for right-handers. So, as tipped down, it sits right there. That much sticks out of your pocket. But I don't like tip down. I prefer tip up. So I flipped it over, and I was going to put it that way until I realized that that's 1/4 of the blade. That's 1/4 of the knife that is sticking out of your pocket. And that is inexcusable. If you have a Kershaw Blur, they have the same pocket clip. There's another popular Kershaw that has the exact same clip, and I can't remember what it is. But this is the most ridiculous thing in the world. Because that is inexcusable. So the clip, worthless. It is trash. It is garbage. Whoever drilled those holes that deep, I understand you got to put room in the lock in there, blah, blah, blah. Either put that somewhere else and move these holes up, or inverse the clip to make it deep carry. Inexcusable. It was fire them, burn them at the stake. So I just carry this in the pocket with a little lanyard that makes it easy to pull out. It is so small that it can disappear in your pocket, and for me, the handles are so smooth that it can have a tendency to actually slip out when you sit down. The lanyard helps with that. Give it a couple knots, gives it a bit more staying power. This is endlessly versatile. If you are up for an adventure, go to Blade HQ and just type in Kershaw Leek and just keep scrolling, because they have like 4 or 5 pages of different varieties, different blade steels, different colors, all kinds of stuff. This comes in S30V, I think, all kinds of colors, and they're all different prices, which makes pricing this a little difficult, because I believe the regular silver model is about I think it's 70, but Kershaw lists this black model as 80 because it's more tactical, I guess. Whatever. Amazon, I found this for $40. Blade HQ, the base model is 45-ish. That's a rough estimate because, like I said, they have so many different varieties that it was hard to find the one that most closely matches mine. So most low-end leaks on Blade HQ range from 40 to 50. And Wahoo, that's Waffle House. Walmart online lists this for $50, but there's no way I paid this. I believe I found this in the glass case for about 30, maybe 40 max. But there's always a leak in the glass case at Walmart. When I go at Academy, they've started carrying the leaks and blurs. And the leak, I think Academy carries them for 50. I don't know. I didn't put it on here. But that's the leak. Out of 10 stars, I give it an absolutely. It's all you need. Seriously, get this and a $110, you're done. So out of 10 stars, I give it an absolutely. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please let me know below. Other than that, have a great day.